Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bad Movie Night Podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight Spiv is showing us his dirty mouth hole.
What?
I don't know.
That was amazing.
Okay.
I got my old Ghostbusters toys.
That was a really good Ghostbusters toy there, Spiv. Thanks for adding that to the intro to the show.
Ghostbusters.
Big help there. Guys, tonight we are back, and we are talking about the 1987 action movie that is, of course, The Masterblaster.
Flame doesn't matter where you come from. Just play smart, luck will come. Purposes of the game of treasure. Money.
What the frick, Rebecca? What the frick, Rebecca?
What was that?
Where did she go?
Our dancing made her
funny.
leave the podcast.
That's pretty funny. She's not there. It's like, fuck this shit.
Well, whatever.
She
Guys,
really
we're
just
back.
does not like funk music.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Anyways, we are back tonight. I am excited. This was a Patreon pick. I think it was.
Exciting.
Was it Jesse's
Jesse
pick?
Makers.
Yes.
Jesse's pick of Master Blaster. If there's one person that's the master of blasting, that would be
Me.
Aaron. I actually would probably agree.
spoon.
If you were to calculate how much time someone spends in the bathroom, Aaron spends, I think, maybe like
Dude,
1/3 of his
where I-
life in the bathroom. Like if
I
you
hide there, okay?
Wow. He's like a cat.
Was it
just
3 hours a
sleeping.
day for showers, right?
I know, an hour.
Yes, 3 hours.
Oh,
Yes,
wow,
easy.
that long?
I don't know. Sometimes.
Do you have like a 200-gallon water tank to keep up?
100.
Your water bill must be insane.
Aaron takes
No,
the
water is dirt
longest
cheap.
Fucking showers you'd ever.
There's a lot of me to wash.
No,
Not
I
like
don't know
that.
I don't know what you're doing in there.
Grab your wooden spoon and
Honestly, I read and shit. I don't know. I just,
eat.
yeah.
Read,
I
making
sometimes,
salads.
yeah, watch YouTube. I don't know.
What do you What are you reading?
Watching YouTube?
They have a grill.
Yeah,
Like
sure, why not?
There with you?
Yeah.
You grill in there?
We're
Is
not,
that what you
talking
said?
about, we're not talking about showers again. This is.
All right.
I don't. You guys are monsters in the shower. I don't want to know anymore.
monsters.
Monsters in the shower.
Yeah.
Monster.
I
Some
actually.
of you don't even wash your legs. It's disgusting.
Spiff.
I thought that was you who said you didn't wash your legs. Anyways,
Who?
I wash
AJ.
my legs.
Me?
You.
I wash my legs.
I don't believe it. I use a loofah, and that loofah goes places, and it journeys.
We know. We know you use a loofah.
And I use a scrubber thing for my beard and my hair.
No.
And I have moisturizing beard stuff and moisturizing stuff and other stuff. So
Yeah, Chris.
And you sit down in the shower, right?
I sit down in the shower sometimes.
Got
Yeah,
another
I do.
beard oil or beard balm?
Why don't you just take a bath at
Oil.
that point?
What happened to
Sometimes I
Rebecca?
do.
This
You
is
gotta
odd.
switch to the balm.
Yes, Master Blaster is
This
in
is
Mad
like
Max.
some sort of creepypasta.
It's a still
thing going
photo.
on.
She went and did
Master's the
something
little
else and
the
just
little
put the still
person,
photo.
and Blaster is the giant he rides upon.
With the blur here, it kind of looks like a computer-generated image. From
Yeah, what if like
It really does.
what if we see like a creature or something?
It's like a back room.
a head
photo
crab?
here.
He's gonna.
This is
pop
the
right
back
out.
rooms.
Oh man, that'd be
That's all it
amazing.
is.
Anyways, I think we're talking about a movie tonight.
Yes, we are.
And we should mention
Kill
up front
or be
that
killed.
it is the spring break week, and so therefore the podcast was delayed by a day because everybody dropped out last minute. And
Yeah.
tonight, only Lindsay dropped out last minute, so that's great. She might be back next week. At this rate, who could say? We'll find out
could
next
say?
week. But first, guys, we're going to talk about the 1987 movie Master Blaster. And AJ, would you be so kind as to tell me what the movie is about?
Somewhere in the south, the deep south,
Look at that dude. He's
bunch
Y'all
of
coming down here
rednecks.
around here, wow.
survivalists are getting together for a special tournament.
Y'all like paintball?
Would you believe it's paintball? What will they do
Ow,
when
my
a killer
balls.
starts to murder off the competition?
Say some homophobic and racist
Fucking
stuff.
die.
Find out in the 1987 action classic that is Stir.
Why'd you say stir but stir? Is that what you-
Stir.
Why is it not coming?
Is it killing it? Master Blaster.
Why was that his gate on his
Am I
microphone?
Say
peeking?
what?
Cutting him off from saying
It
master.
shouldn't be.
Stir.
Yeah, you were just saying stir, stir.
It must have cut. I couldn't capture the levels of height that I was reaching there.
those-
No, your levels
too
are
much
shit.
hype.
That's why.
your hype
But your
was-
synopsis is fun.
I guess I need to switch mics.
Yeah, I think so. I think we all need to get the same microphone, and then we would all have no problems.
It won't make a difference.
This is
to
supposed to be
group.
This is the same microphone Howard Stern uses. It's supposed to be the best on the market.
The difference between you and Howard Stern is he's successful and you're not.
Well, he's not. The studio's not a basement either. You know, like
That's
he's
true.
got- he's
And
got
my
some
computer's
sound
like a foot away from
engineers.
me, making noise.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has a producer that handles all the levels. That knows what they're doing.
He probably
Yeah.
has a guy to buy tires for him.
Probably.
It's true.
Probably doesn't even drive
You're gonna
himself.
need a guy pretty soon. You keep it up.
All right, that's enough banter.
Master Blaster.
Aaron, we're gonna drop over to you. See what happens.
You're gonna drop over to me. What is
Yeah,
that?
we're gonna
even
move
mean?
on to the whatever your section's called now.
Would
Okay.
Yeah, why you should whatever. Okay, here we go. Oh shit! Breaking news! Breaking news! All right, she's back.
Hi.
Sorry,
Are things
Rebecca-
okay?
Yeah.
everything okay? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Good.
Jacob had a little issue. I had to
Uh-oh.
help out.
All right,
Okay.
good. I'm glad
We
things
got
are
it.
okay because we did a whole bit and everything around you, so I would feel bad if something was wrong.
She's just like laying on the floor, like out cold, and we can't see it. That's
He
pretty messed
broke
up.
his leg, and now it's.
All right, go ahead, Aaron.
All right, Master Blaster from 1987. This film was released on May 22nd, 1987 in the United States and in Japan. Some other May 1987 films are American Ninja 2, The Confrontation, Creepshow 2, and before there was Post Malone, there was just Malone.
Oh shit.
Hot Pursuit, The Gate,
Okay. Gate's great.
Personal Services, which is what Chris's job's going to become.
Pretty much.
Beverly Hills Cop 2, Ernest Goes to Camp.
AJ, Aaron and Spiv are both on the show. Does that not count as networking? Can't they get me a job at Turkey Hill?
I brought this up. They need to build the marketing division for me and you to come to Turkey Hill.
Yeah, well,
I mean, if we were over there, Chris,
If we were over
would
there?
be making them so much money right
Dude,
now.
the
They'd be selling
videos-
ice cream. They wouldn't be able to keep up.
Yeah,
the creative team right now is 2 people, guys. It's 2 people.
two shitty people who don't know what they're doing.
So he plays them
Yeah,
with
that's-
2
that's
other
what
shitty
happens.
people.
What's going to happen is you guys are going to end up outsourcing. It's going to get worse.
Does that creative team even know how to use a
Already been
camera?
doing that.
Do they even know how to use a camera?
They do, but they pay someone else to do that.
See?
Oh my god. Can we get
Can't
those?
do it
Can we be
themselves.
those people they pay to do that?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes, gotta get
Yeah,
the
we could do
game.
it. We knock it out of the park.
How do we get the gig? I want to. Anyways, so we'll talk about this. I want to bid on these jobs. Give me. Continue, Aaron. Sorry, I was working on my career. I was networking, like you guys told me.
That's fine. That's fine. All right.
That's who you
Our director for this film was Glenn R. Wilder. He is known for his stunt work. He's done stunt work in things like Get Hard, Need for Speed, Do Whom 3, Missionary Wanderlust, Journey 2,
Missionary Wanderlust.
Casadaga,
That's my
Due
favorite.
Date 12 Round 6, Drive, Harold and Kumar, Escape Guantanamo Bay,
what a
Death Sentence, Deja Vu, Desperation, The Triangle, Transporter 2, Frankenfish, Bad Boys 2, Too Fast, Too Furious, and etc., 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 etc. The guy has been doing stunt
busy
work
guy.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he died in 2017 at the age of 83.
Not so busy anymore, Smith.
83. Oh, boy.
83.
Man, he worked up to the end, huh?
Yeah. This was his only film that he directed, though.
That means he did
That's a
Stunts in
crime.
Fast and Furious when he was in his 60s?
Yes.
Crazy.
He did Need for Speed. That was his most recent.
Yep.
With
Okay,
Aaron
so
Awful.
he was a co-writer for this film. There was also Randy Grinter,
The Grant.
who's basically known for
Grunter.
camera work. This was his only writing credit. He did camera work for The Psychedelic Priest.
the psychedelic priest.
Wow.
Not the
That sounds like a
psychedelic,
great
the psychedelic, Chris.
That's what I said.
Okay.
And the 18-karat virgin. We also have Jeff Moldovan, who is a writer, in a sense. He wrote this film, and he also wrote an adaptation for Superstition 2. He's also a stunt guy. Basically, everybody in this is a stunt guy. He did stunts for Transporter 2, Outside the Law, Bloodsport, The Dark Kumite, or Kumite? Kumite. From the Earth to the Moon, Virtual Weapon. Oh, that sounds cool.
Virtual weapon. Is
We played that movie.
He played
that sounds
Puncher.
I
Did we watch Virtual Weapon?
I know what he did.
It has Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
I feel like we did virtual
It
fight,
does
or
sound-
what was it called? Virtual.
Virtual Weapon from
Did
1997.
not do Virtual Weapon. You kidding me?
A detective
Sounds
duo
amazing.
hunts a criminal
Easily did
organization
virtual weapon.
which is using unknown liquid explosive material.
So it's not virtual and there's no weapons.
Zero weapons. Nothing
We
virtual. about it.
should watch. We should watch that.
It could be virtual.
I'm adding it to the chat here because you got to put that on a wheel. That sounds pretty fun. Who doesn't love an unknown liquid explosive?
That's true.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody involved in this was basically,
Oh shit! This looks badass.
Yeah, it
We
looks
Definitely
badass,
didn't watch
right?
this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know,
can we
right?
watch
We
it?
got to watch that.
Nah, we can't watch this. Too good.
Nah.
Too good.
I couldn't really find a lot about this. There's nothing really for budget, etc. The only thing I could find that was interesting is the UK version was cut by 31 seconds, and I have no idea what they would have cut because it really wasn't.
I know because I was
Over
looking at
top
reviews and somebody said there was a
31
great shower
seconds?
scene,
Oh, is that what it is?
and I didn't see a shower scene.
was-
They didn't choose
uh,
to cut out the slurs. They chose to cut out the shower scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Like
was a,
part of
there
the
was a, the
boobs are
Playboy
offensive.
from 1988.
Yeah. Yep. So that's all I have for this movie. I did, though, I did want to talk a little bit about Blaster Master, a
Yes.
fantastic NES video game.
Yes.
So I thought, why don't I take Blaster Master and Master Blaster and do some AI fun? So here's a quick little
This is cool.
video montage of things. Hopefully you can hear the music.
Can I make this?
Can you hear it?
No, we don't
Nope.
hear anything.
Oh,
Nothing.
Music.
You don't hear the music?
No, you got
No.
no. You got to share the video as
Damn
a
it.
video.
Share.
Okay, well, give me a second. I'll do that because I
Hey,
think.
okay. While
the
you
music
do
helps.
that, you sent us this link to Jacob Rupert, and this guy was in the House of Representatives in 1898. Can I
Yeah.
somehow parlay that into a job or anything?
Possibly, dude. He owned the Yankees and shit.
So I can be like, dude, my fucking grandpa.
What
owned
happened?
The
Why
Yankees.
don't you guys
Was
own
this
the
my
Yankees
grandpa,
anymore?
or what is he? What is he to me?
Oh, I don't know. He just got the last name spelled like ours,
I mean,
which is
he could just be
extremely
your
rare.
grandpa. That's what rich people do. They just pretend.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
looks into
This
it.
is my grandfather. He was born he was a governor or something in 1898.
Yeah, just show up at the Capitol and start shaking people's hands and saying that.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Oh shit, he died of
You know who
phlebitis.
my grandfather
Am I gonna
is.
die of phlebitis? What the hell is
That's
phlebitis?
phlebitis.
For like 2 weeks.
Oh my god, he's got inflammation of a vein. I feel like my veins are inflamed sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah,
All right,
Inflammation?
can I share?
you guys are all the same health issues.
Inflammated.
God, my phlebitis is acting up.
Oh, no.
Phlebitis.
My
I sell
veins are
phlebitis and
inflamed.
phlebitis accessories.
I got phlebitis.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
play this, Sean.
Go
Let
ahead.
me turn it on. Here we
Can-
go.
Why not?
Yep. All right. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Is there audio?
There's
Can you
no
hear it?
video.
There's no fucking
Got nothing.
No, you don't know how to audioize. You're not sharing
You
your
don't have to
audio.
audioize, for
Unmute.
fuck's
Dude,
sake.
you are
You have to click
IT.
the little
The
button.
entire screen.
Christ, this guy gets
That's a
jobs
job
all the
offer,
time too.
uh,
AJ, just
Okay, wait. Well, this app is
Oh,
stupid.
We just got a call from Turkey Hill. Never mind.
Yeah, offers rescinded.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Hey, look at that.
This is music was cool. The game music is awesome.
If anybody has not played the game, basically a kid chasing after a frog that goes down into a hole. You get a tank. It involves some radioactive goo, perhaps? I forget. It's been a long time.
I like how they just put the black.
There you go. You got Mario with a gun. I don't know why.
It's just.
Sounds like we've all done acid.
Yeah, it's great.
Man, I feel like one acid.
Ask Winster. Ask show whole show. I love these. Asshole Laster.
Underwater paintball.
Have music like this too.
These are good, Aaron.
Asshole Bowler. I love the sharks with rocket sharks.
Oh, look at his gun.
She says
We know this guy.
Yeah, we know there's an echo.
That's all
That's
right.
That's probably my
trippy.
audio, actually. I love how it just denigrates, like dissolves into asshole.
All right.
Yeah,
Pause a second.
Nope.
Mom
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
So stupid.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're not echoing anymore.
We're not echoing. That was a 45-minute presentation from Aaron, and we appreciate
It's
it.
a minute 45, you fucker.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you imagine what his work
Oh my God,
presentations are
Spin.
like?
This is what you have to look forward to. Hey, I'm going to present something about IT tectonics. And you're
10 minutes over, Mr.
And it's like
Rupert.
a 75-minute long thing about a fucking plug or something. Anyways, time to move on and talk about Masterblaster. Here we go.
Still alive, hit a Patreon, dropping podcasts and more. Even still alive, hit a Patreon for only $2 a more.
Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienight and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienight. All right, we are back talking about the Masterblaster. Why are you switched? AJ, what did you think of the Masterblaster?
Yeah, Masterblaster wasn't bad. I had a fun time with it. It had a lot of reminiscent stuff of like 80s movies with like all the characters kind of gathering for this big event, and you get like a little window into their different personalities and stuff like that. Overall, it was pretty fun. I wasn't bored at all watching this, which I think is always a good sign. And I found it tethered out a little poorly with like the actual killing when that happened. I was hoping for a little more in that, and also knowing that this guy's a stunt man, I was hoping for a lot more action kind of stunt things, which didn't really ramp up like I thought it was. But overall, it was okay. Yeah, it's all right.
Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really hate this. It was fine. It felt like a kind of a. I think my biggest issue is just the pacing. It's very slow to start, and really get anywhere till we get to the murderous killings. It was okay. Didn't really do a whole lot for me.
Rebecca.
Yeah, it was just okay for me too. I mean, it took 45 minutes for like the actual action to get underway. Like it was just a lot of introduction and backstory about who all these characters were, but I didn't really care about any of them. And then the whole convoluted twist connection thing was just like, why?
Yeah.
There was a lot of effort. And it just, yeah, it wasn't great.
Spiv.
Yeah. The soundtrack was sweet. It kind of felt like a Cannonball Run movie at the beginning when we were meeting everybody, and they were all so zany and like one-dimensional
That 80s
characters.
thing,
Yeah, very 80s, especially with the rednecks and the really racist stuff they were saying. But yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I'm with the group here.
Sir, you smell like a smelly butthole. Oh, yeah? I bet your mama like my smelly butthole.
He rides a motorcycle. He must be gay.
his motorcycle smell like butthole.
I rescind my application to Turkey. Anyways, guys, I really didn't enjoy this thing at all. I struggled to maintain. It did not maintain my attention. I think the problem is that it's extremely generic, 80s tropey thing. I get, like, yeah, there's a bunch of characters that could potentially be interesting and funny, but they are one-dimensional. But then also, they're not funny. And they quickly lose the interesting element as well. I think the movie's really ugly to look at.
It's written by a stuntman, right?
It's written by a stuntman. It's really ugly to look at because it's just like wide forest, flat shots and shit.
It was really the ugly that one version to watch.
Oh my god, the journey to watching this movie was also
it was
so bad.
First, I was watching Russian dub, and then
the Russian dub didn't look that bad though. At least
No,
the other
it
one
looks
was
fine.
like
It's true.
slow and
In Russia, blaster masters you.
then it is like you're saying, it's littered with like misogyny and homophobic shit and racist shit. And it's supposed to be funny, I guess. I don't know. And you're like, okay, it's of the time. I don't really care. It's terrible. Nothing in this was really good. I didn't. It's not bad though either. You know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
so
okay.
poor.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was just not interesting. And that's all I have to say. Are we ready to move on?
There you go.
Yeah. Let's move on.
All right, guys, we'll see
Time
you
for the
next
game.
week.
I will say the ending twist seemed to be like a thing they would do a lot in the 80s where it was like, oh, somebody's gay or trans, and so therefore they're mentally something or other, and now they're the villain. And so, again, through today's lens or whatever, it's just gross and stupid.
Seems like the Republican Party.
He's got presidential material written all over him. What'd you guys think of Hawk the Slayer?
Oh man, what a name!
Okay.
You don't think it was badass?
He was.
It looked like he was wearing a mask the whole time.
A man with no name.
His name was Hawk. He had a name.
There's something about
No,
his
he was
face.
playing that character.
Oh, okay.
It's a Clint Eastwood reference. Jesus.
Wizard Chris.
I thought he reminded me of like Stallone in Rambo
Yeah.
Part 1.
He's
First Blood.
Stallone mixed
Cobra,
with
Cobra.
who's the Family Guy guy? Seth.
Jim Gaffigan.
No.
Or Jamie Stewart. John Stewart.
Tony
Jamie.
Danza.
I was thinking Mark
John
Ruffalo.
Tony Danza.
He's
a
action
little
Tony Danza.
Aaron, you're thinking of
Seth
Seth
MacFarlane.
MacFarlane.
Meets Rambo is what I was thinking.
And I thought
Seth
the
McRambo.
bad guy ended up looking like Scott Bakula, sorta.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Scott Bakula if he had an ugly cousin or something.
Face.
Oh man.
My boyfriend got shot in the
Lenny!
face.
Lenny!
Kill everybody. Yeah.
He's Scott Frontula.
So let's set up a little the storyline. We have an elaborate paintball game that happens in Florida where the winners can win $50,000, and so you have a gathering of a bunch of people who are potentially interesting. You have Hawk, who is a Vietnam vet who was forced to gun down innocent civilians and stuff at one time, and the terrorists still haunt him
for it, right?
He discharged everywhere. We have Jamie, Jessamine, Chassis, I don't know.
Police lady.
Oh my God,
Police
what's wrong with
lady
you?
who didn't pull the trigger, couldn't pull the trigger,
No.
but
Her
She
partner was
froze.
going to get shot
Partner.
in the face,
Yeah.
Yep.
and she
So-
could have shot the bad guy, but she didn't.
Lenny got shot in the face with the shotgun.
Lenny takes it in the face.
We've got
She's
Another
trying.
discharge. We have
we've got the 3 picks.
we have the guy who parachutes in, who is
That's
like
the bear.
The bear.
The bear.
he
He's
is
the
a
official-
martial artist.
Yeah.
Not him. That's
No. That's
there
the
he
white
is.
bear.
That's the bear.
No,
can tell-
that's not.
That's not bear.
That's
That's
Yamada. He's the
guy. Yeah.
samurai.
That's who I was talking about. The
The bear's
samurai.
the big guy.
The samurai is not the guy that parachuted.
Oh, I thought the samurai parachuted.
Samurai just pops up out of the bushes.
Yeah, he just appears.
As they do.
He wasn't in this that much.
No, he
It's a
wasn't.
token Japanese guy. Token black guy.
You had the bear. Then you had this. Was there like a singer? He was like the singer.
yeah.
of a
He was an actor.
Rock star.
Is that what it was?
Or no, sorry.
There was rock star and there was actor.
Yeah, sorry. There was the city guys that were the actors.
Yeah, that's right.
Which guy couldn't handle the booby traps?
Oh yeah, they're in the.
Oh, he left right away.
But yeah, he was out. He's heard boobies. He was out.
He had to operate the camera.
He was discharged.
He had to
What?
leave.
He had to leave. And that's where the movie it starts, and then you're like, okay, and then it turns to crap after the start of it because all they do is talk for a long time, and
it's character introductions. I mean,
it's about 45 minutes of
talking,
character introductions into a very, very simple plot.
And we learned that the tournament is for $50,000, but they have to find.
They have to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have to
Which-
find locations
Did
first
that
to
ever
find
come
where
back
the
in?
money is.
Well, they're doing it for a shitload of money.
And this is all, these were all champions at regional competitions.
We're going to
Dude.
states.
This, I feel like people who are this into paintball wouldn't be like,
Terry Vets.
yeah, they would be like nerds or something, right?
Yeah, they'd be like some 15-year-old kids.
That was a weird mix.
Or 15, yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
in
know
the
what the
80s was
80s paintball landscape looked like.
Was paintball new back then?
Hey,
It's
don't
been
look
around
at it.
70s.
Don't look at. We'll
When
get
was
there.
paint invented?
We'll
When
get
did they
there.
invent paint and
It's the
balls?
game.
When were
Sorry.
balls
All right.
invented?
All right.
Paint and balls were both invented
Paint was
very,
invented
very early.
in 1987.
We'll get there.
Oh, shit,
Balls
that's
slightly earlier. When were you born, Chris?
1985.
There's balls were invented in.
That's when the balls dropped. I got nothing else to say about this thing.
Yeah, I wish there was more like they spent a lot of time on air quotes character development, but there really wasn't any character development that made sense to the story. Like you had these like hollow characters, but none of them really interacted in a way that gave you any kind of story that would progress through the movie. It's just a bunch of people in the woods running around randomly running into each other with
Who've known each other for like 10 minutes.
with no plot development.
If you rent that
reflects the
Airbnb
story in any way.
from the pre-show, this could be us.
That was the
And-
problem with the movie.
So they all get to the thing. The paintball game proceeds. Eventually, people start dying. But what is kind of interesting is they have that guy there who ends up being the villain, but he's acting like his leg is hurt or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a cast on his leg, walking with a cane.
And so he's the one who's actually killing people, but it's just a reveal. And then it doesn't lead to any interesting fight sequences or anything
No.
like that. There's no build up to
Yeah.
like, it's supposed to be like an action movie, right? But there's no final action scene. It's just them talking and then
I know.
There were
which
some
is,
nice
which is kind of
stunts in it.
surprise.
there's a few. I think it turns into more of a slasher than an action movie at some point. You know what I mean? Or feels like that.
And it almost feels like they're trying to be like supernatural in some of the killing stuff too. Like some of the early ones, I don't know if they're trying to cover up who it is, but it almost feels like ghostly in the kills.
Yeah. The guy who made this is a stunt man.
Where are all the stunts?
Yeah.
Where are all the stunts,
Dude, the
Like, this
guy-
is your
the
bread
guy
and
who
Well,
made
but he
Riot-
made it. Is he in it?
I don't know.
No, I
But
don't
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
he
I don't
is.
think so.
Didn't the guy who made Rage, wasn't he a stunt man? And that
Yeah.
movie is literally just stunt after stunt after stunt. They
It's
blew up
too
a
much.
truck and
They,
shit. It was,
they had to have killed people in that movie.
they killed so many people.
that where they jump out of the helicopter onto the roof of the building.
Dude,
That's
that movie
cool.
was
Oh, man.
badass.
I want to see that.
School bus crash.
It was so good.
That was so
It
awesome.
was so good.
Did you see that one, AJ?
Non-stop.
I don't know if I
action.
saw Rage or not.
Had Gary
Is that the
Daniels in it?
virus one?
No, he's like, monkeys eat bananas. You don't remember that? He taught
think
kids
so.
that monkeys eat bananas at the beginning.
Yeah, he's
It's like
No, I
he's
didn't see
riding
that one.
on
I don't think I
a
got to see that one.
18-wheeler that
rides on
flips
a
or something.
School bus.
No.
They're playing
It's
chicken
school
with
bus.
an 18-wheeler.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Now
Jumps
that,
off of it after they
amazing.
crash.
but that's an action or a stunt man being like, what I do best is stunts, so this is what I'm going to show off.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't come through at all in this movie.
Maybe this guy thought he
No.
was a better writer and he didn't need to show all the stunts.
Yeah,
and he
maybe
wanted
he
to
didn't
prove
wanna
that he
do
could write a
stunts.
movie.
Well, he was
Yeah.
clearly wrong.
He just
mean,
really
it's-
likes paintball, guys.
It's just a very thin story. There's not a whole lot
Yeah.
that's really here, right?
No,
No.
and the only character dialogue we get is the backstory about her not having the guts to shoot her partner's assailant, and we have to learn that because that's the cause of the whole thing.
But
Well,
that,
we get a little bit with Hawk with the whole Vietnam
that
thing.
that
Yeah,
whole
because that enables him to then frame Hawk to be the murderer. Like, he
Right.
snapped.
But that whole conversation was so forced. Where he
Mm-hmm.
opened up
really
about
was.
Vietnam, and then he's like, "What about you?" And she's like, "Well, my partner." And he's like, "Did you
Well,
have a
she-
thing with him?" And he's like, "No, he's gay or something." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Right.
Like, why are you asking these
bad.
Let me
questions?"
tell you the
It's so
story.
bad.
Yeah,
The moment
Oh my
she
God,
sits
it's
down with him,
terrible.
it's like, so you killed people in Vietnam? It's
Yep.
like, what?
What?
that's
Yeah,
how
right
I
off the
open.
bat.
Is that what I should open my coffee conversations with? AJ?
Yeah, that's exactly how you should start connecting.
Well, never-
Chris, have you killed anyone
Yes.
in Vietnam?
Where were you during Vietnam? How many did you kill in Vietnam?
Oh my God.
But again, I didn't know if that was just like, all right, we're gonna paint this guy as Rambo.
Well, yeah, at the
you know what I
time,
mean?
we
Yeah.
knew it was important.
So, then you had. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to comment that I did not like how all the voices were overdubbed.
Whose just phone just went off, ruined the show.
Where's
that,
the hockey
though?
game on, man? I'm keeping
Ruined the
score.
show. Like we're not doing a show here. Remember when AJ used to just like eat crackers and shit while we were on the show?
What? I never did
You
that.
totally did that all the time.
no.
It's like-
When did I do that?
All
That's
the
you
time.
on Bad Movie Night with Mark. Just eat stuff. all
Well,
the
yeah,
time.
I don't care at that point.
I didn't notice that.
So you're just describing yourself.
I think
There's
because the
overdubbing?
quality was so bad.
Where was the overdubbing?
Oh, like the whole dialogue in the whole movie.
Yeah, the car sequences
see-
were all overdubbed.
It was all
Definitely.
Yeah, at least
There
at
was
the
some heavy
beginning.
dubbing.
I wrote it down then.
What was with the opening scene in the city?
Where they're just shooting people? It was to show like them doing the paintball game earlier, I guess, because that's paint, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's Bear.
Yeah, those guys were fucking
okay.
with them, so he was messing back.
I didn't realize that was the same guy.
That's fair. I think most people didn't either.
It was just a cool way to rock into that opening theme song.
All right, we made it. Rebecca actually did it this time. Last time we did it, the opening of the show, we cut to you and there was no one there.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, this is just very forgettable, even amongst these kind of movies, is my problem. And maybe if it was
Yeah.
set in a different location than these woods, but it's so flat, so boring, and there's
I
no
think you just need to
interesting
amp up
scenarios with it.
something. Maybe amp up the action or amp up the
Yeah,
comedy.
give me
or
like a
something.
whitewater rafting scene or some
Oh,
shit like
man,
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
even once
yeah.
we get into the paintball, they're just kind of randomly walking and stumble on each other and then shoot each other. It's like
And they all get like taken out so quickly for how
It's like
good
20
they
minutes,
are.
and
Like they're
it's
just
down
like
to 2.
walking through the woods, talking to each other, and getting annihilated.
I think I could enter this competition and probably win. Just I'd hide in a bush or something.
We were pretty good at your bachelor party.
We should do paintball again. That was a lot of fun.
Oh my god. How long ago was that?
When my divorce is finalized, we'll go paintball. Full circle.
Let's go bigger and better. Bigger and better. How's that?
So the end, though, we have the woman Jasmine, Jessie, Jessica.
police lady.
She has a cool gun, or like, it's supposed to be like a
She loads her paintball gun with
paintball
a
gun, but
spear.
a spear.
Oh, that
And
was badass.
But I was waiting. I was like, "What?" And then
Yeah.
he like he stabs the guy's hand or cuts his hand, so he falls down. But they just like ignore him like he's dead.
I
So
thought
he's
he
like
stabbed
stabbed
him in
in
the
the
chest.
Yeah.
Oh, he did? I couldn't tell. That's the
Such
other
a
thing.
weak
The other
ending.
thing for these action scenes, why are the choreography so bad? Like, why is it so jumpy? Why is it so? I don't know.
Because
It's
it
not
was filmed
good.
by a stuntman.
Because he's the stunt man.
But he
not
should know how to
them.
do stunt shots and stuff.
He should have hired a camera guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Not a stuntman who has a camera.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, there's
No.
not a lot to talk about.
I wish he had some other movies though,
Why?
I mean, why? This movie sucks.
so we could watch him get better at making films.
He wouldn't get
but
better.
Willie,
No, well, he's dead now, so I guess not.
Well, you never know. He could come back. Ghosts and zombies and shit. That Airbnb you stayed at was haunted, so.
Where are the sequences with like people sticking, paintball guns into people's mouths and blowing their heads off and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, where's that shit?
That's not how paintball works.
Have you ever paintballed? I don't feel like I want to play paintball with you.
I mean, the glass of
Use
the
some
ball
high
would mess you up pretty good.
Where's the guy with like the
tastes
tricked out paintball gun? Like where's all that cool stuff?
that is true.
Yeah,
the
we needed,
paintball
like,
guns
the
are
Rambo
really
guy
cheap.
with their paintball
Yeah.
grenades and all.
You
the
can, yeah.
reloads. Yeah.
Also, when you paintball, don't they usually have like a course? This was just like the woods.
Yeah.
It depends.
It depends where you go.
Well, this is the
Yeah.
80s. Like they only had the woods back then, so
The woods.
In the
There's a
80s?
bar in the woods.
woods are a course.
I mean,
There's
Florida
not-
was just
I've
swamp.
played in the woods and stuff, or like we'll have like buildings in the woods, things like
Yeah,
that.
there's ambush paintball down south of Lancaster here.
They used to do
really nice woods course.
huge events, and they
Yeah.
would bring in these like ATV type things with like a turret on the top that you could you could shoot at people with.
Why are we playing there?
Because
It was awesome.
We can't. This is not for noobs. We're noobs.
Yeah, no, those people were
Whoever gets
hardcore.
Where
divorced
did we
next, we're going
play?
there.
Was it up near Mannheim? that
No,
you went?
no thanks. Yeah, there was one near
Yeah, there's
Mannheim.
one up
Yeah.
there. That was an
Okay.
indoor one, right?
Yeah, it was a small indoor one.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be so intimidating to show up at a paintball course with all these people where I like rent one of the shitty guns and they're all decked out and like, they're full armor and shit.
That's
You
why
know
they-
they just all
work
team
at
up to pick
jams.
on me and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it'd be funny.
you'd just be lit up.
Yeah. I'm like, well, this is fun. All right. What was your favorite kill?
Ugh.
Gee, I don't even remember.
I don't
that.
know. They're all so unmemorable.
What was that? When he was on the bridge and he shot
Like, shot him in the head?
and then it cuts to a shot of something laying on the ground. I didn't even know what it was.
He heard
like a
noise.
life
I thought they
vest
were
or
trying to like think someone saw him, and I guess they did, but
Okay.
it wasn't done very well.
You killed Letty. And why did he want to kill everybody? Just
Where's
to...
like the ATV
Yes.
chase sequence?
The
You know, like,
motivation is-
where's all the
is-
stuff we
is-
want to see?
No ATV.
Where was the big beast of a guy who just stood around at camp the whole time? He needed to get involved.
He's lost in the woods.
I don't know.
He had that shirt that said "side of a barn." I wanted that.
It's pretty great. Something you can pick up at a truck stop in the South.
See, I don't know. I feel like this is one of the worst movies we've watched in a long time.
Really?
I think it's the worst of the year.
It wasn't great, but it was
Yeah.
entertaining. Like it certainly
Wrestlers
wasn't.
versus zombies is in there.
Wrestlers
certainly
versus
wasn't.
Zombies versus-
Yeah.
All right.
Compared
Well,
to what we've been watching, though, yeah, this was a major.
Yeah, I thought it was
downturn.
fine.
Sorry,
fine.
Jesse.
I had high hopes, but they were quickly dashed.
Well, you hear the premise, paintball competition, someone who's actually killing people, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh boy, this will be fun.
What's not
But-
to like?
But I grant you this. I will click around 5 times, and in these 5 times, all you will see is talking. Ready? 1,
go.
talking. 2, talking. 3, ninja talking
on.
with kicks. 4, talking in a bush. 5, talking. More talking.
that's fighting.
Oh,
That's
God. Oh, it's so wrong. This movie's awesome. I don't know what I'm
20%
talking about.
fighting.
Best movie of the year. Movie of the year.
Movie here.
All right.
It's
AJ,
song of the year for sure.
song of the year. AJ, what was the song? Did I play the song that was? Isn't
Oh,
there
you
like
did.
a
It's the
chorus?
Masterblaster. Play the intro song.
Now you're in your carrying on, but something strange is going on. Someone's got
All right, let's
a
go.
situation.
Sounds
Now
like
that
The
is a
Clash.
single, gentlemen.
Does
That's
sound
how
like
you
The
make
Clash.
a single.
Masterblaster.
All right.
Too
Speaking
bad
of
no one
Master
ever heard it.
Blasters, AJ, would you recommend the Master Blaster from 1987?
I think it was okay. It's not like a hard recommend, but if you want something like pretty relaxed and laid back, and you really like your 80s stuff, and you got to see all the 80s action, then yeah, check it out. It was fine. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was great either, but just kind of, lukewarm on it.
Aaron.
I think on the blaster scale, I'd call this an amateur blaster, maybe even a novice blaster.
Rebecca.
It's not terrible, but I don't know that I can recommend it.
Spiff.
This is a solid no from me.
No for you, dog?
No, dog, no.
This is low quality blasting. This movie, not great. Pass on this one. Go watch Death Machine from a few weeks ago. That movie was awesome. Aaron's like praying or something. He's like lost in deep thought.
I'm just reading stuff because this is boring.
Oh my god!
Wow! Holy shit!
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh my god!
I love you guys. It's not you. It's my brain. It's sorry.
That was so harsh.
So this is a preview for work in a couple weeks.
I think a lot of it's making sense. All right, time to move on.
Boring, guys.
I guess we'll play a game. Jesus. Sorry, Aaron. Here we
Some
go.
work done here. All right.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind. Right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly fuzzy. Shall we play?
All right. Let's get into some paintball facts.
Paint.
Right.
In what year was the first game of paintball?
1987.
1983.
1961.
It was in 1981.
Good year.
There they are.
The best year, even, some may say.
What state was home to the first game? New Hampshire.
Alabama.
Alabama, Minnesota, or Michigan?
Michigan.
I'm
Alabama.
gonna say Michigan.
It was New Hampshire.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one of those tanks.
Gosh.
The largest game of paintball had over how many players?
300.
200.
10.
1,000.
Boy, that'd be a mess.
4,000.
That is amazing.
The invasion
Yeah,
of Normandy.
they do the invasion of Normandy every year,
As
and it has
paintball.
over 4,000 participants. Apparently, they do one of them in like the Jim Thorpe area.
Sweet.
They've got a
Yeah.
big paintball place up there. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go be in the Battle of the Bulge and invade Normandy. I don't know. What is the speed of a paintball in feet per second?
Oh, it's like 100.
300.
Jesus. 160.
It is 280
Jesus
feet per
Christ, you're
second,
almost-
which is about 190 miles an hour.
There you go.
It hurts when it hits you. That's
Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't feel great.
What
that's for
doesn't?
sure.
You know what? Everything does, Spiv, in in life.
How many players are on a typical paintball team?
8.
12.
12.
10.
12.
12.
Dirty dozen.
15.
Just like I said.
30
3 dozen. Is that what you said? Is that a baker's dozen or
I said
an
the
extra
dirty
player?
dozen.
Oh, okay.
Dirty dozen.
A man named Anthony Kelly holds the world record for catching how many unbroken paintballs in 2 minutes while blindfolded?
Oh my god, he's a wizard.
Try that.
Did he just stand there with his hand open and happen to catch a couple?
I would say 1. You call it 1.
I'm going to say 4 based on the picture. He must have really soft, like springy hands that absorb all the force.
I'm saying 800.
800?
800? It is 11.
Oh.
He's also known for his arrow catches.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. Is that him catching an arrow?
What is the cost of the most expensive paintball gun?
$1,300.
Yeah, 3,000.
1,500.
$5,000.
It is $6,500.
Oh,
Whoa, look at that.
That's gold.
Time to make
Gold
paintball.
berry.
guns.
Capo GSL.
The Chapo.
And there you go. There's some paintball facts.
That's pretty cool.
It's fun.
All right. Thank
It
you,
is fun.
Rebecca. That was a
Yeah.
good game. I probably won't start my paintball career, but that's okay.
No.
Is there money to be made in paintball?
I'm sure if you could probably get
there's
like
tournaments.
sponsors and stuff.
Do I have to network for that? Coffee?
Yeah, I would think so.
Do I need a
Probably to
LinkedIn
use the
profile?
You gotta talk to people.
You got to sing the Master Blaster song.
I'm not good at that. All right, let's move on. Do some listener feedback. Here we go.
Just we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we watched Paul Lilienthal's pick, The Sadist, from 1963. Jesse Mager's
mean
fun
to him.
episode calling it The Saddest was a good line.
It was good.
Jinx.
You know it.
In a very special episode, Chris finally opens up about his ear fetish.
Yeah, I read that, but I didn't know what that was talking about. I don't remember
You
saying.
said something about ears.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think he
don't
misheard.
remember
They
Maybe
misheard
everybody
me.
wanted to hear.
I think
Oh,
I
maybe it was
said.
when you were doing your Rob Zombie
I think I said something about
paraphrase
rears.
scene.
Oh, I think it was the
Oh,
Rob
did I
Zombie
s-
version of The Sadist.
I'm gonna fuck your ear and call you Susie or whatever.
Oh,
You
yeah,
went on
I
a rant.
remember that now.
Maybe that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yep, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
All right, I do clean my ears.
That's good.
Yep.
Like pretty
Congratulations.
Good personal
regularly.
hygiene.
I put Q-tips in there. I know you're not supposed to.
I do too.
Ah,
It feels so right, even though
You
it's
guys use
so
Q-tips?
wrong. I
White
think that's why I
nails.
like it. Where I'm
think
like, I
Q-tips
know
are
I shouldn't be
waste of
doing
money.
this, but I'm
So
doing it
dangerous.
anyways. Yeah, some of us live on the edge.
Your ears are self-cleaning, actually, guys.
Yeah, well,
David Black agrees with Jesse Mangers.
no, they're fucking not.
Just
Chunks falling out.
Yeah, they're not so clean. They get so crunched
earwax.
up.
That's what it's for. Pushes out the dirt. Saddest was a great off-the-cuff alternative title by Chris.
We already read that.
No, this is David. David Black was agreeing. with
Dang, 2. That's a 2 for 2 so far, guys, on the saddest.
Jesse. David's less good alternate title: Bad Times at the Come and Go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And that does it
I
for
think that
our
was like
listener
Bad
feedback.
Times at the El Royale.
Bad Times at Ridgemont High.
yeah, that was a disappointing movie.
Bad Times original. The sequel?
Let me
Fast
go over
Times.
to
The little
our
known sequel?
separate video here. There are no comments on that one. So I did get a thumbs up when I asked if people liked the separate review. From the
You got
movie.
what those?
I got one thumbs up.
A single thumbs
The
up.
views look to be evenly split there. Chris, question for you on the analytics.
Yeah.
Do people watch more of the review itself?
I mean, that's like, do people watch or how much do people not watch of either is what you're...
Because you said people click off after like 3 minutes of the one, so.
All right, let's like...
is
Of
that
the
maybe they're
podcast...
like-
Okay, of the podcast video, what do you want to know?
when did people click off?
30 seconds.
Average view
As soon
duration
as
is
Chris's
6
face
minutes and
comes on.
52 seconds.
Okay, 7 minutes, not bad.
So we should make the podcast 7 minutes long.
On the, pretty much. And on the movie review itself, 1 minute and 47 seconds.
Well, there goes that theory.
Yeah, I think separating them is not a thing.
Well, we only did 2.
It's not a thing, Chris. Kill it.
Yeah, you gotta listen
Kill
to
it?
the data. Otherwise, it's pointless.
But if
Okay.
we listen to the data, we should just kill this. We're ending this right now.
Well, yeah, we should be listening to the data. That's what we've been
All
saying
right.
for years.
No! Not that, this! We've been doing, we gotta stop. If we listen to the data, it takes us down a dark path, but very quickly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right.
Got
Well,
one
all
thumbs up
right.
and
Well,
no
we tried that
comments, so-
experiment. That failed. What's your
Didn't
next? What's your next suggestion, Spiff?
I don't know, guys. We were gonna watch movies that people actually know about.
Well, we
Yeah,
tried.
what happened to that whole thing? That would probably be more
think-
successful. How did the
How
Speed
was
2
Speed
episode
2?
do? Yeah.
Or Highlander 2. Yeah.
Or Highlander 2.
Speed 2 Cruise Control had some more views. Let's see what the retention was. 10 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, shit, we didn't even start the review yet.
Well,
And that's average.
Yeah.
So that's average.
That's a big uptick.
Well, that's just on the podcast. The other podcast was like the same thing. It was longer. The other podcast was even more successful.
Which one?
The saddest.
The sadist.
Yeah.
So we're going up.
12 minutes on Highlander 2.
Can you see how
Upward
many
trend.
people watch the whole thing?
I don't think on YouTube, no.
Maybe
On
we should
Vimeo,
just start with the review and then do all the other bullshit at the end.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They clicked off the review after a minute.
Yeah.
Or we could put chapters in. Maybe that would help. But
I don't think we
doubt-
can win. We tried.
I thought we did put chapters in.
We did at one point. That didn't help either.
Doesn't the
Nothing
AI
helped.
just do it for us now?
No, it's what Aaron said earlier. He's like, I wasn't listening. I was bored.
No, it wasn't a commentary on the podcast.
That's the problem right there, guys. That's the problem. There's no solving that.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't
on
mean
the
it that
show
way.
aren't paying attention.
All right. Well,
Are you still here? What are we doing?
can we just start the depression corner instead of Aaron's history hole?
The saddest corner?
That's such a big
Saddest, yeah.
How did the podcast
saddest
fail this week?
Let's spin the wheel, Chris.
Yeah, spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Oh,
Remember, we need real movies.
Yeah.
well, they
Ones that
they
people
didn't.
can
They
actually
made these choices were on the wheel.
We're gonna
before
do all
we-
the vampire
We decreed
ones.
that we wanted real movies.
And the werewolf ones.
All right.
Twilight.
What do you want
We're
to
doing
do?
Twilight.
Okay.
Twilight's
Twilight's a popular target, so I don't know.
Twilight.
That's what we
Jesus
said we wanted to
Christ.
do.
That's fine. I'll do it. I don't care.
All right, we're doing a Twilight.
What happened to Kindergarten Cop 2?
There was never an option.
It was always a lie. God damn it.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Who put this on here?
This is just a year of depression. It's the year of depression. This is going to be brutal.
Back to my birthday wheel.
This is going to be brutal.
God.
Oh my God, what a year.
The Puppet Master has arrived. Let's sign this one. Left Behind.
Are we going to do anything fun this year?
No.
Is that not allowed anymore?
This one is Dava's pick.
2014. Nicolas Cage.
I feel
Does
like the
have Nicolas
patrons
Cage.
want to see us get angry and depressed. It's like working, guys.
This is all your fault.
It's working.
That is 5. That's 1V.
We used to be excited to do things. Now we're not. That's
Used
the
to be
problem.
excited.
Ancon flight 257
Section
to
was
London.
pretty
Flight time today will be 6 hours and 30
good.
minutes.
I love you.
Oh, look, he was about to jerk off.
People from all over this plane have simply vanished.
Badass.
I heard some doctors talking. It's not just here. It's all over the world.
One of these days, the sky.
She know that.
Is that you too?
Took them to protect them from the darkest time in the history of this world.
Shit, this looks awesome.
I just really need you to know how much I love you.
Hold on, I just need Nicolas Cage to say that to me
God,
over and
Cage
over
is
again.
so good.
He's so good.
He's on fire.
Get
right
that
now
man
with
an
his movies.
Oscar.
He's picking such good movies right now. Since
How is this a Jesus movie?
I don't know. We'll find out because Jesus will save
It's
them.
because it's the. It's
Because there's a
the,
plane.
I thought the other one was
happening? What's
the other Left Behind was the Jesus movie.
They're all
This-
Jesus
this-
movies.
Yeah, they're all the
they're all-
same movie.
this is a
Just keep
remake of that
remaking
one.
them.
Oh,
There's like 5 of them.
Because it's the,
This is hell on earth.
They keep making them over and
the
over. again.
Rapture. There you go.
The Horsemen of the Apocalypse are just Boeing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Boeing
When
corporate
Sunday
guys.
school is getting slow, you
We don't
put
need
on
those
one of the
bolts
Left
for
Behind movies. All right, it's just
I don't really want to watch the
It's a
Jesus
slippery
stuff.
slope to
But
AJ Wheel here.
okay.
yeah, it's a mix of my plain wheel and Jesus will come together here.
There you go.
You guys are gonna be so mad.
There might be some fun AI art to make with that, though, Chris.
When's your
that
birthday,
subject.
AJ? When's your birthday?
The 29th of April.
Oh, no, I didn't
sweet.
say that day.
Now we're getting close. I got a real doozy picked out for us too. You guys are gonna fucking hate me.
Does it have to
can't
do? Is there a plane? See, you guys should be excited. This has a plane in it, so it's
I'm gonna
automatically
make you
movie
watch
of the year.
the worst movie possible.
Oh, AJ's got like Piss Princess and shit like that. Like,
No, we're not
movies
gonna watch
that's
that. I'm not trying to get.
human.
I'm not trying to alienate the audience completely here.
Okay,
No, I got something perfect.
What is Sean's recommendation? He says his recommendation is actually a good movie.
Really?
1990s The Bronx Warriors.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
that'd be fun. All right, so we get one good movie this year. That's good.
We were doomed for failure here. Death from
Why?
Above by Sean. The Mystical Adventures of Billy Owens by Matthew Pfeiffer. What the shit is that?
What are you
guys doing?
Like, you gotta put thought
Oh, this is
into it.
David's
You can't
fault?
just pick something.
Damn it, David.
Mystical Adventures of...
America 3000?
Yeah,
That's probably pretty cool.
I think the problem's the patron picks.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing those.
Yeah, we gotta do this back.
Dude, if you look at our analytics, once we introduced Patreon picks, it's been like...
It's all your fault.
I actually like that. We can blame someone else for our failures. Let's blame it on that. That sounds
20% audience on Rotten Tomatoes. This is Sean's movie,
America
Doc,
3000,
or is this something else?
Post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Are we talking Left Behind?
Oh, Thirsty Wasteland. I thought
I
so.
like Thirsty Wasteland.
AJ, I love that. We haven't done Thirsty Wastelands in a long time.
It's been a while.
Oh my God.
Okay, where do we watch
this?
this Left Behind trash?
Tubi.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Okay,
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
2014 version,
Yes.
Pick it up at the dollar store.
3.1 on IMDb.
It's Christian propaganda. Of course it's going to be everywhere.
It's fucking everywhere.
the
There's
war
senators
on
handing it out with flags.
All right.
It just showed up on my phone.
It's here in the room with me. That's it for this episode.
Wait a minute, hold on. But before we go, IMDb says more like this: Hobgoblin, Who's Your Caddy, and Blood Rain.
Blood Rain.
What are you talking about?
This is what it's saying. It's more like this film. Other films
really?
similar to this. Hobgoblins,
Oh,
Who's
you
Your
know why?
Daddy?
Because
and
those are all
Blood
bad
Rain.
movies. Those
Maybe.
are all like
Troll
known
2.
bad movies. Yeah, exactly.
Cosmic
great.
Sin, starring Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I've covered that, reviewed that movie. It's very bad.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's why. Not because it's actually like the movie. Does that make sense?
So why didn't they go to heaven? Because they're on an airplane?
Why are you trying to spoiler it? Yeah.
I'm trying to understand.
Heaven
this
is a
movie.
place on
that's how you
earth.
get
Do you not know
close
that
to
song?
We're gonna
Ooh,
watch it.
baby, do you know what that's worth? Heaven
makes
is a place
sense.
on earth,
You're
and they
getting
were above the
closer.
earth, Aaron.
It's the
Yeah.
rapture, guys. The true
It's
You get
the
to the
rap.
atmosphere, you touch
Sure.
Jesus.
believers
Okay?
go up to heaven.
Yeah.
The rest of us
This
are
is how it
left
works.
behind.
Heaven is somewhere between here and
Sounds
space.
great. Go for it.
Come on. Let's go study religion. Earlier.
Aaron, you're going to go to church on Sunday, otherwise I don't think you can watch this movie.
I'm not going to church on Sunday.
You're going to church. Fucking going to hell then, I guess. See you in hell.
No, I'm going to hang out with the Easter Bunny.
Let's guilt trip him into going to hell.
Did you notice that the
hell.
mall this year, it was just the bunny? It wasn't the Easter bunny?
Well, he's
Is that offensive now?
I
denominational.
don't know. It was like, take
There's a big
pictures with
people were
the
just saying, I
bunny.
don't.
Really? That's what they said?
That's what it said.
Is he a
And
pagan
you're like, well,
bunny?
no, I only want to take pictures with the Easter bunny. My kid's here for the Easter bunny.
Exactly.
We don't just want to pick
How
the bunny.
dare
Maybe like, take your pictures
So-
with claws.
Where does the bunny thing
What
come
it-
from?
what
Is
would-
that
Oh, yeah,
because
it
of the
does just
fertility
say-
thing? Like
I'm
the
on-
pagan.
spring ritual.
Take the picture with
So
the
does
old
the bunny
bearded
try to
white
fuck
man.
you?
Oh,
Is
it
that what they're going to
says-
say at Christmas time?
I'm on
They
there.
just steal from other places.
I'm on Park City's website, and it says, "Who's that? The bunny's back. Make your reservation today to capture excellent Easter pictures."
Okay.
But they refuse to call him the Easter
The
bunny.
Easter
Are those
bunny.
eggs in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
I don't get it. I don't know. When did we drop it? Aaron, this is a fucking thing for kids, you weirdo.
Aaron, can you go back to work?
Aaron, we liked it better when you were working. You're not paying attention to the podcast.
Wait, maybe if I stop doing the podcast, the numbers will go up. We should do
No, I
that.
don't think
Let's
that's
try
the
that.
case.
It's worth a try.
I'll
we
watch
need-
the whole
I think-
thing. I'll bump your numbers up.
I think
by
we need to
watching.
rotate hosts and see how
Yeah.
the show
Rotate
changes.
hosts.
Yeah, that's
There you
a
go.
great. Let's make the show worse and see if it can get better.
Yeah, we've tried
Better.
that.
All right, AJ.
Spiv and I just ruined the show.
AJ, you're in charge.
Hey,
It was rough.
Well,
Yeah.
it's late, gentlemen. So we're
AJ,
gonna wrap
4
this
hours
shit
long,
up.
AJ, take us out of here.
I wanted to thank everyone for joining us on this beautiful Thursday night. We hope you have an.
All right, he's voted off because that was terrible. Aaron, you're up. Take us out of
Welcome
here.
back to Bad Movie Night.
No. Rebecca.
All right, guys.
No. Spiv, yes.
Click like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Smash that button and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of Masterblaster and paintball and all the things.
All All right, good job, guys. That's gonna do it for this week's
Picture with the
episode.
Easter Bunny. Let us know.
All right, he's this is not a democracy, Smith. You're not
Hippity hop, motherfucker.
All right, guys, that's it. We'll catch
What
you
do
here next
Stop
week.
moving us around, for God's sakes, Chris.
We're done. We're done. We will catch you next week when we watch Left Behind, the Nicolas Cage version from 2014. Good. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Bad Movie Night Podcast.
Bad Movie Night.